I'm not saying to do this, but she decided to go through his phone. At that moment, I would have panicked. There would have been the girl that he was cheating on Wendy with had the name of her daughter. Hey, so besties, welcome back to my channel. I reached 900 subscribers, so in order to do a little bit of a exciting thing for that, I decided that I was going to make 3 packs of the super spicy Buldak noodles. I think these are the spiciest ones that they have. So I did 3 packs, 3 of the sauce packs, and 3 of the, I think it was like little pieces of seaweed, like the dried stuff packs. So it's all 3 in here, and we're gonna go ahead and mukbang them. I also have some kimchi because I think it'll soothe my stomach. I hate spicy stuff. So this is gonna be like a challenge because I just don't like spicy stuff. I'm gonna take my first bite on camera, and Tyler's gonna watch because he knows I hate spicy stuff. So I'm gonna actually sit up. It is so spicy. I saw a mukbang and the guy said it's spicier when you talk, but when you're actually eating, it's not spicy. So the more I have a story time too, the more I talk, the more spicy it's gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and crack open the Diet Coke because I think this will help. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw, but Wendy and Wilito, 2 really big Hispanic creators, she put out the craziest video of all time this week. I think it was actually yesterday, and it's all over my For You page. All I'm seeing is people being obsessed with Wendy's video. It is crazy. So I took some notes while watching the video because I thought we could do like a little mukbang, talk about it, especially because I've noticed that there's not a lot of creators who make story times or mukbangs on Latin America cases or Latin America related topics, so I just thought it'd be fun. Let me go ahead and take another bite. That is so spicy. I think I'm gonna crack open the kimchi because maybe it'll calm it down. Honestly, I was thinking about putting, so the whole pack of Buldak comes with 5 total packs. I was thinking about doing all 5, but I think I'm going to save that for 1,000 subscribers because right now it's pretty spicy. My lips are burning. The kimchi is really good. I got this one from 99 Ranch Market. It's amazing. So Wendy Ortiz, I believe, is a twin, and she has a daughter named Valentina, and she's like this gorgeous YouTuber, TikToker. She does TikTok lives. You know, there's a whole community of people who are on TikTok live on YouTube, and they do pranks, they do mukbangs. They're just overall content creators, kind of similar to my content. And that's basically what Wendy and Wilito do. But they're known, like, in the Hispanic community. Everyone knows Wendy Wilito. Everyone knows Shadi Bay. Like, all these people kind of hang out within the same groups. And I live for it. I watch all of, like, Shadi Bay's lives. Shadi Bay's, like, conversations with her mom on the phone that are recorded. I love just looking at all the drama. I put makeup on today, and I feel like it's just gonna be gone around my mouth because I'm just wiping it. Like, look at how dirty it already is from all the sauce. So everyone on YouTube, TikTok, all of it, when I just say social media in general, the girlies were going crazy for Wendy and Wilito. At first, there was some stuff that was coming out, the way that Wilito was talking to Wendy's daughter, Valentina, and everyone was just like, do we like this couple? Do we not like this couple? A lot of the community just overall, I feel like, loves Toxico and Toxica. Like, they love a good toxic relationship. And I think it's in part because of all the media that we consume. We consume a lot of, like, especially if you're Hispanic. I grew up watching a lot of novelas. And a novela love is usually really toxic, really passionate, really sweet. And I really enjoyed watching it growing up. But I also realized that all that passion, toxicness, all of it together can impact your day-to-day life if you're actually living it. That's why it's good to keep it on the TV. Like, I don't want to be in any Kardashians kind of drama. I want to leave the Kardashian drama on the TV. But this was almost like a real life version of that you can watch doing live streams. You could watch them doing YouTube videos, and it's just overall, people are obsessed. I know they did a mukbang together, and I think it got a couple 100,000 views. His channel overall, I believe, has over 1 million subscribers, so very, very big people online. And Wendy drops this video, and let me see the title of the video because it was crazy. It's called The End of an Era. And people were already noticing that Wendy on live and stuff, and just in general, was just acting strange or acting distant. I don't want to say strange because she's not in the wrong here, but she was acting very distant. And so people started to worry, like, are you and Walito not together? What's going on with you and Walito? And as someone who's very nosy, I was watching it all. I was like, I need to watch all of this. I'm gonna go ahead and take another bite. I think I'm gonna try and take 2 bites at a time, because then it'll be like, 2 bites. This is such a challenge. Wendy and Walito would make little passive-aggressive comments in the videos being like, when are we going to be a relationship? Are you going to ask me to be your girlfriend? Am I your boyfriend? Little situationship type comments towards each other. So the whole entire public knew that they had something going on behind the scenes. And so we all started rooting for them. So she drops this video and she basically says, yes, they were like a boyfriend-girlfriend situationship. Very on and off. I don't think I could feel my face. So they're basically a situationship. She said that she took her daughter to Cali to go to Disneyland. And they also ended up staying at her friend's house, at an Airbnb, at all these places, because she loves to take Valentina out. And she also does little videos with Valentina, and they're so cute. They'll do like a get food with me and Valentina, and I love it. Also, I think a really big fun fact here that plays into this is that Valentina is one of my favorite names. I want to get a greyhound, like a Jenna Marbles greyhound, a big greyhound, and I want to name it Valentina, and I want to give it red shoes because I think it would be so cute. So while she was in California, Walito hit her up, and they were still kind of in the good at this moment. So she's like, okay, I guess I'll show up. But she was very hesitant about keeping her daughter around him. And I think this is common when you're like a single mother or a single father. You're very guarded about having your child around someone that you're talking to. So she decides to bring Valentina and herself to his house or to his apartment. I don't remember where it was. Maybe a hotel room. It has to be his house because she spends like 2 weeks there, I think she said. But for a couple days, they're doing well. She said it was almost like the relationship that she wanted. She wanted her, Walito, and Valentina to all be together as like a family unit. And it gave her like a glimpse of what she really wanted. But then the toxico waves started to settle in. And she said that he started asking like, are you talking to anyone else? Can I have your phone? And he basically took her phone and would look through it. And this is all from Wendy's video. So I was not there. I don't know what happened. But she said he started asking to look through her phone. And she started to notice that he was getting jealous of the fact that she FaceTimed her 2 friends. She has one friend who lives in Portland and another friend named Edgar. And a lot of the times they'll say that someone who wants to look through your phone is projecting because they're doing something wrong. So that was the tea. Like, she started to feel like he was projecting onto her. So she said that he went crazy on her when he found out that she was FaceTiming Edgar and her friend from Portland. Even group FaceTimes, he was getting so mad. He found that out because she had screenshots of her and her friends on FaceTime. So he was able to see that. She then started to think about it, and she's like, if he was FaceTiming a girl, I would be upset too. So I understand. So she then apologizes to him because She tried to make sense and tried to validate and empathize with his current situation. After that, it starts to creep up into a little bit more, it could get crazier and crazier territory. So he started off looking through her phone, looking at photos of her on FaceTime, stuff like that. Then he starts asking for all of her passwords. He would go through her phone frequently, and he would ask her if he has any more, like, if she has any more partners. She's like, no, the worst thing you can do is have a partner like Wilito, go to another guy, and then come back to him. She's like, no, I've only been with you, because she wanted to really validate him again and empathize with him. But then she asked him, do you have any other partners? And that's where he started acting different. He makes a comment and he says, it's different if a girl has multiple partners than if a boy has multiple partners. And she looks at him and she said that she felt just like, what? Because that means that it was kind of an answer that was sneaky to get away with if he was talking to other girls. She's like, I'm leaving. I'm leaving in the morning. She slowly starts packing up her things because that comment won't get out of her head. That comment of, do you have any other partners? She says no, and then he says, well, for me, it doesn't matter what I do. Look at that. Before she leaves, she decides that she has this gut feeling, and I feel like every girl knows this feeling. Even growing up, I feel like every person knows this feeling. When you know someone did something to you, and you just feel it, she starts to feel it. And she decides, okay, I need to actually confirm whether or not my feelings are valid. So, I'm not saying to do this, but she decided to go through his phone. He's sleeping. It is very early in the morning. She takes his phone. She tries to unlock it with his face. It doesn't work. At that moment, I would have panicked. There would have been imagine you're holding the phone up to someone's face for them to unlock their own phone while they're sleeping. They could move, they could wake up. That's so scary. I don't have too much anxiety for that. She then remembers that she saw his friend put in his password, or maybe him put in his password. So she remembers his password, she types it in, she gets it right. It was like a whole thing in the video where she's kind of like, maybe I guessed it, I don't know, I just happened to get it right. And she was staring at the phone almost like, what do I do now? Because you don't think you're gonna get past that login. I can't feel my eardrums. The next part of her video is the juiciest probably moment of the century. I wish I could recreate it. She's like, for the next part, I need my iPad. She put the receipts on her iPad. Oh my god, I freaking love the video because it's just so me. I feel like I would do that. To want to blow it up bigger and make myself madder. That's my former toxica talking. But wanting to blow up the screenshots of the man cheating on you on an iPad is funny. So, what did she see on that phone? We have a whole investigative discovery from her. Wendy Ortiz, I want to say, she executed this perfectly. She sees screenshots of Wilito and other girls on FaceTime. Not only that, Wilito was taking screenshots of Wendy in the midst of taking these. So it was almost like he was talking to one girl, screenshotting her, chatting her, whatever. Talking to Wendy, screenshotting her, chatting it, and then he had like 2-3 other girls that he was just recycling. One doesn't answer on FaceTime, I'm gonna call out 4 other. And it wasn't even, I feel like, I've seen shows where the guys cheat and they have 2 different phones. This was all on one phone. Wendy was included. She also said there was a screen recording of a girl in her underwear, and she could see Wilito in the top right corner, like his face, and she said it gave her the biggest ick. Because you're just seeing your man look at another girl on FaceTime. I don't know how she did it. Very brave. Because I would have, I don't know how she left there. I would have been crying. She also finds a video of a screenshot of a girl showing her contraceptive, like her birth control, which made her think that Wilito was hooking up with these women, which he then told the girl to take a morning after pill, which that means that Wilito was with these women while he was with Wendy. The girl does say in the chat that she signed an NDA, so she's probably not going to come out and talk about what she did with Wilito. I would also like to say I think that is such an abuse of power as well, because when you're a big YouTuber, having someone sign an NDA just to come to your house and stuff, I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me. I'm not doing anything that will require someone to sign an NDA, so I wouldn't get it, but I don't know. He hung out with a lot of girls, so she was finding a lot of texts and messages and stuff of him just hanging out with other girls. One of them is from a girl that he saw at 2 a.m. So one can infer what maybe was happening at 2 a.m. She also said that she took a photo with an artist, and like a, let's say, rapper, singer, etc. She took a photo with an artist, and the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend of that artist, so it's his ex-girlfriend, starts hitting up Wilito. And she's almost like, is this girl not a girl's girl? Is she trying to get her get back on me? What is she doing? Why would she hit up my man knowing we're talking? Just because I posted a picture with her ex? It's getting hard to think because of how hot this is. Wilito denies that he ever started talking to this artist's ex-girlfriend that had hit him up. But Wendy finds on his phone that day that she's going through, when she's going to leave, his sister basically told Wilito, and she had met Wendy beforehand. So this sister knows Wendy. She knows that the history if they're in a situationship. She told Wilito, you should make a TikTok with that artist's ex-girlfriend who's hitting you up that Wendy doesn't like. And you would get so much clout. You would get so much views. Wendy says, excuse me, this whole family is about clout. Also, Wilito was telling his friends, basically saying, oh, this girl posted me or added me to her close story. The artist's ex, he hearted it. He's like, yeah, I hearted it. It was a fire photo or something on her close friend. And if you don't know, close friends on Instagram, you have to add people into it, okay? You don't just, it's not everyone on your Instagram. So Wendy is over the lies. This is crazy. This is the very last thing that she found on that phone. She starts to notice that Wilito's texting this girl. And he's like, I'm in love with you. Just basically being like, I want to be with you type vibes. While he's with Wendy. Wendy said that he did a week with this girl, then 2 weeks with Wendy, and then a week back with her. Going to San Antonio, going to all these places to see her. But what she noticed was super weird is that he had bought her the morning after pill because he was sending her like $100. Asking her, did she take it? Why would you text someone being like, did you take it? Take what? I took my thyroid medication this morning. But take what? She then notices that the girl's name on his phone is V. Let me tell you something. What does Wendy's daughter's name start with? Valentina, yup. The girl that he was cheating on Wendy with had the name of her daughter. The name of her daughter. And you just know that Wendy, she said that she felt so disgusted, number one. And number two, he didn't even have he was guilty because he decided to put the name in his phone as V. I feel like he knows that if she would have seen Valentina on his phone, it would have been over. I almost feel like the audacity. This reminds me so much of, I don't know if you ever watched Mob Wives, but just the drama that goes, it's like the Mormon moms. Why do people cheat in general? Woman, man, whatever. Why are we cheating? I don't know. I just thought it was crazy. The lies, the deceit. So Wendy said that she didn't want to crash out on camera and say anything to hurt him. She did say that he struggles with mental health. So obviously do not go and attack anyone. Wendy, Wilito, none of it. There's no reason to attack anyone on here. But I just thought this story was absolutely insane. But Wilito hops on TikTok today, and he posts a TikTok, and it is his parents, and they're talking about, did you hear the news about Wilito getting exposed? He got exposed. And then he basically just shows himself getting woken up by his parents to the news of him being exposed. And it's so unserious. It's then cuts to a thing that says Twitch TV / Wilito, see you tomorrow, where he's gonna spill the tea. My thing is, if you've ever watched Love Island or any of it, it is always best to keep the point of contact updated. So if you're in a situationship, always keep the other person updated, like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, to avoid feelings getting hurt. And I think that's what's going to happen, is he's going to come out and say, we weren't actually in a relationship, it was just a situationship. I ended up getting this, I got some hibiscus juice because I needed to just cool it down, but I saw that Shawty Bae was talking about this, and if you don't know who Shawty Bae is, please go look her up. She's so funny and so amazing. But Shawty Bae, she's also on Trisha Paytas' podcast. She's like, I told Wendy 3 or 4 times not to go back to him. This is her fault. So that's just to add to the tea. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. I absolutely enjoy making these mukbangs. I am so sorry that I didn't get to finish all of it. Maybe I'll just try one last bite. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so thankful for 900 subscribers. Love you guys so much. I hope everyone has a great day. Bye. Just want to say, I don't know how people do mukbang without being bloated. What?